This is so weird. I'm really getting annoyed, I got to tell you. The Nuggets are still looking for a head coach, all right? And it's not just that they're still looking for a head coach. We're 3 months plus into the search for a head coach.
What's today's date?
June 9th? June 9th?
Draft is on the 27th.
25th.
And the 26th and the 27th.
Oh,
my birthday's on the 27th.
Oh.
That's how I gauge it. 25th, that's 16 days.
Okay. So the Nuggets are still looking for a head coach, and it's not just the fact that they're still looking. It's the fact that they're now bringing in new people to interview. It's unbelievable to me. So now we have Mike D'Antoni, we've got Melvin Hunt, we've got Mike Malone. We had an assistant coach for the Washington Wizards, who I'm guessing was brought in because Tim Conley, a former Wizards executive, was doing him a favor. And now we have Dave Vanterpool, an assistant for the Portland Trail Blazers.
I remember him when he was a great pitch hitter for the Rockies back in the early days. Remember him?
Yes, you're thinking of John Vanderwall.
Oh, okay. I got them confused, I guess. I've never heard of Vanderpool. Everybody in on the Vanderpool. Everybody jump into the Vanderpool. That sounds like a hot tub company.
I mean, I'm a patient person. Obviously, I work with you. I'm a very patient person, okay? But I'm running out of patience with the Nuggets. I don't get this. I just don't get it.
But you are so intertwined with a lot of the people over there. Why don't you call them during the show and say, what's going on
We
here?
don't talk. I don't give them advice. They don't tell me why they do things the way they do. We talk periodically. I go to the workouts.
Can I ask you a
pull
question?
them to the side and talk. But,
do you think they have made fools of themselves? That the people in Denver, do people in Denver really care?
Well,
I'm
that's
not
a
getting
great
any
question.
Questions. I'm not getting any questions about the coach. Are you getting them on the street? I'm not getting any.
It's funny. I had this conversation with somebody yesterday at the Pepsi Center. It seems that when the Nuggets aren't getting the love they think they should be getting, they let us know, especially during Broncos season. How could you not be talking about us? We're the NBA, blah, blah, blah. We've got Carmelo Anthony. We're on a 15-game winning streak. Yet, they're very, very happy that they're flying under the radar now because I think they know that a lot of people are making fun of them, criticizing them for how long this has taken.
Are people really, though? Other than media.
Do people care, are you saying?
I mean, I
think Nuggets fans are wondering.
I told you,
I see it once in a while on Twitter or Facebook
I watched the
Instagram.
NBA game with a cross-section of people the other night. Anglo-Saxon Americans, African Americans, young people, older people my age, a couple of women, good cross-section of Denver-type people. Not once. They're all basketball fans, or they're something because they're watching the NBA Finals.
Nobody brought it
up. Not once. They all know what I do for a living.
Yeah.
Not once did anybody say, well, who's going to be the Nuggets coach? Nobody cares except people in the media talking about it.
Could be.
I listen to talk shows. You know what? You and I are the only ones talking about it. I don't even hear talk shows talking about it. Nobody's caring except me and you are sitting here every day going, what the hell's going on? And we are alone, I think.
Well,
maybe we're at fault. If you look around.
At fault for what? Them not having signed a coach by now?
Yeah, maybe we're at fault. I went to a psychiatrist once and I said, what's wrong with all the women I'm dating? And he said, what do they all have in common? I said, I don't know. He said, there's only one thing they have in common.
It's you. It ain't their problem. It's
your problem.
Your problem.
So I say to you, maybe you and I should just shut up. Maybe nobody cares. Maybe everybody's patient. Maybe everybody else. I'm
maybe,
not being
Woody,
funny.
I think what you're saying is maybe right now they're irrelevant. That could be the case.
Or do you think people are just ready to be not moved, that it's going to be Melvin Hunt or John Vanderpool?
Yeah,
or
if there were bigger
it is?
names in the candidate pool, there would probably be a little more excitement, a little more conversation. But right
Do you
now,
think-
but again, that goes back to them not being relevant. People look at the names of the coaches they're interviewing and aren't excited, and people look at the roster and they're not excited.
One final question.
Yeah.
And I want a very truthful answer from you.
Okay.
Do you think the people in Oklahoma City were pleased that Billy Donovan's gone there?
Yes.
Do you think the people in in New Orleans have gotten excited that Alvin Gentry is going to come there when the NBA Finals are over?
I would guess no.
Okay. Do you think the people in Chicago are moved by what's gone on there, the getting rid of Thibodeau and the replacement with a college coach that fits in the
That's a
scheme?
great question. I think the people in Chicago, and I talked to a lot of Bulls season ticket holders because they're friends, like what Thibodeau did, especially with Derrick Rose out so much. Went to the playoffs 5 years in a row. They're wondering if Fred Hoiberg's coaching talent transfers to the NBA game.
Do you think in Orlando they're moved at all by Scott Skiles coming back there? He was a player there.
A little bit, yeah. He was a fan favorite.
Okay, so I bring that up because the Nuggets are the last team standing.
Yeah.
They haven't made a choice. And I don't know from this wave of people, even Mike D'Antoni, that the meter's going to move. You and I talked about it.
I think he's the only one that moves the meter, and it's only a little bit, and it might even move the meter backwards because there are Mike D'Antoni detractors.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Harmony Foundation, Colorado's premier treatment program for drug and alcohol addiction. It's located just outside of Estes Park. They've got a very private, very nice 45-acre mountain campus. It is insurance friendly, so if you feel the need or you know somebody else who might have the need, contact them at harmonyfoundationinc.com.